In a little valley, there's a little town, and that town is filled with scandal! Welcome to the final episode of Scandal 17, the completely improvised soap opera, starring Kate Danley as Tiffany Spacey. Starring Megan Gamble as Roz Rammer.
Dawes holding me captive in his lair. Let's see if I escape satisfied.
Starring Danielle Hartnett as Val Mortimer.
You only wish you could be invited to my charity events.
Starring Jessica Lovelace Chandler as Cassie Jones.
Kenny Kincaid ain't just my baby daddy. He's also my brother.
Seriously, we found that out last week. Starring Steve Mackler as Shlomo Steinberg.
Revenge is best served kosher.
Starring Danielle Stewart as Phyllis Bourgeois.
I've been sleeping with my son and some guy took my eye out. It's been a bad week.
Starring Chris Sapatier as Squawkbox Kenny Kincaid.
I lost my job at the station. I'm locked up. And I've got 2 kids that may still be alive. What could be worse?
This could be worse. As your villain, Micah Ethan as Darth Anderson.
Yes! More! I have a Jew and a mechanic in my basement as I torture their emotions out of them. In this town, I am God.
Starring Paul Duraso and Art Suazo as everyone else. With another guest cavalcade of stars. Sit back. Oh, there's one of them. It's Ryan Lovell and Brett Capworth as everyone else. Now, your ticket may have bought the whole seat, but all you'll need is the edge, because this is Scandal! If you remember, last week, Kenny Kincaid attempted to punch the babies out of the belly of poor Cassie Jones, who found out that Kenny is her brother, because Phyllis Bourgeois is their mother. As you know, Cassie Jones was deputized, and it's her job to arrest villains, and certainly someone who punches pregnant ladies in the belly is a villain. Kenny Kincaid is waking up in his cell with a very angry and confused and also kind of creeped out Cassie Jones playing with her pistol, waiting for him to wake up.
I really don't even know how this thing works, really.
Janis
I
Joplin.
feel like you just... You're awake!
Jimi Hendrix. I'm in heaven. I'm listening to him.
You're about to be in hell. Because that is what you put me through.
Oh.
Good morning, sweetheart. God, I can't call you that anymore. Oh, that's sick. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I'm really sorry about what I did. Tell me, did they survive?
Only one of them survived.
like I'm the coolest dude in the world on the other.
If you remember last week, poor Tiffany Spacey, the town coroner, is now under the romantic thrall of Darth Anderson, and he has commanded that she go kill poor Val Mortimer. I'm sorry, poor Phyllis Bourgeois. And if she wants to kill Val Mortimer, I guess Darth would think that was cool. But mainly, he wanted her to kill poor Phyllis Bourgeois, who is nursing a missing eye, which was taken by Darth Anderson's assistant Hugo. Will Tiffany be able to do it? Will she? Will she? Will she?
Oh, if the pain of this eye could only be equal to the pain of sleeping with my son and my son knocking up my daughter, and Jesus, this is a mess!
Phyllis Bourgeois, what happened to your eye?
Oh, you should know what happened to my eye, Tiffany Spacey.
No?
Your boyfriend, little muscle idiot, took it out. He cut out my eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why would he do that?
Because he's a bad, bad, evil man.
Really? If I stand over here, can you see me very well? On this side?
You know, that's not very nice, Tiffany.
Really? Well, no, I'm trying to be nice. I'm gonna just stand here.
What are you doing here? What do you want from me? Haven't you and your boyfriend taken enough?
What have we taken?
You're taking an eye!
You've taken everything from me. He told me how you were the reason that I was never accepted to the FBI. Well, I've been stuck down in that morgue dissecting dead corpses my whole life. He said that here in your desk, I would find the report right here that says that I am not allowed to go in because you think I'm a terrible investigator. Right here. What's this?
Not a report that says you're a terrible investigator.
No, this is DNA. This is a paternity test. I know this DNA. I collect DNA. It's a hobby of mine.
Why don't you tell me what it says, Tiffany?
I took a swab once after Darth and I were innocent, just having a little fling and thing, and I recognize this is Darth Anderson's DNA. Why is his DNA on a paternity test?
Because he's the father of Cassie's baby, that's why.
No, he loved me. Oh, I'm gonna kill someone, but it's not gonna be you today.
Where are you going?
Where do you think? To kill Darth Anderson for breaking my heart again.
Finally!
If that DNA collecting thing sounded weird, you obviously weren't here for episode 3. As you know, Val Mortimer has been planning for a long time to have a big benefit for children. And today is the day that that benefit takes place. She's waiting at the airport terminal, which is also at the mall, for her huge guest to come, her celebrity guest. Boy, she's anxious. And someone else who doesn't seem so anxious is Shlomo Steinberg, who's wheeling around his cart, but seems strangely changed.
for a VIP. Excuse me, I'm very busy. The people will be walking by any minute, and I'll have to have this clearly showing for them to read.
I've been waiting for something for a long time, Val. For love.
Look, I've got a lot of men on my plate right now, Shlomo.
Val, it's like the Seder plate. Make room for some roar. A shank bone. I could be either.
I'm not Jewish. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
If you speak slower, it does make more sense to me, Val. Listen.
Stay calm, Val. Get it.
Mr. Philbin, I think
Oh, that's me! That's me!
it is the lady.
This is fantastic. How are you? Hold my cup. Hold my paper.
As you may remember from the last 3 episodes, Val Mortimer has been desperately trying to get Regis Philbin to fly in to host her huge benefit. It seems she succeeded.
Regis, it's been so long since we met up at the Country Inn Suites.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm very happy to be here.
Okay.
Miss Mortimer, remember now, this fulfills his obligation. Joy never needs to know.
Okay.
Philbin! I'm not gonna shake your hand.
Shlomo, okay.
You're talking to the woman I love.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
Shlomo, I'm here with a star. I'm here with a former flame. If you could just step
Please
off.
keep your distance from the talent, sir.
This is the woman that makes my heart pitter-patter, the woman that makes me happy, and you're trying to take it from me. Why does everyone take everything from me?
Shlomo, why are you suddenly being so expressive about your feelings for me?
I've been expressing for 8 weeks now! You've just fallen on deaf ears. Oh, look at me. I love you so. I wish I know how to express.
I never loved you. I just thought you were my friend.
I am your friend, but I wanna be more. Can we be friends with benefits?
I might be able to work it into my schedule.
Oy
That's never happened before, but I find myself delighted. Meanwhile, back at Darth Anderson's palatial estate, there in his basement, poor Roz Rammer's memory is now completely gone, and she believes whatever Darth tells her, and he's going to tell her a lot, only to be interrupted by a knife-wielding Tiffany Spacey.
You're listening to me very well, Roz. Please repeat back your mission.
I am to kill everyone in Little Valley.
That's right. And how are you going to do it, Roz?
First, I want to finish the end of my sentence, and then
For somebody who's brainwashed, you're awfully snippy.
yeah, but you said to repeat exactly what my
I
mission
stand
was.
corrected. I'm not usually corrected by someone that's brainwashed, but please proceed.
And then we are to have passionate love afterwards.
That's right.
With yet another.
Tiffany Spacey! What are you doing here, sweetie?
Darth Anderson. I went
You did, and did you do what I asked you to? The knife looks very not bloody.
Do you know what I found out instead?
What did you find out?
I opened up the drawer,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of the report you told me to find, I would find there, I'm so upset you get back from me.
Keep going.
I found a DNA report.
And? You found out that I am the father of Casey's baby.
Yes, I did.
Be very careful there, Tiffany. You don't want to do something that you are going to regret for the rest of your life. You do know that I hold all the cards. If you want your life to mean anything, you should cooperate.
Really?
Just look at Ross.
You hold all the cards, do you, Dark?
That's right.
I'm afraid that there's one card that you don't hold.
And what is that, Tiffany? You see the dead sheriff on the ground. Do you think I'm really scared of a morgue worker with a knife? Hugo, gun!
You don't own my life, Dark.
Really? Well, that was a wonderful change of pace. Yes! Yes! Oh, Tiffany. Why did you have to fight me? Why couldn't we end up together like I wanted so much from you? But now you are dead. Yiskadal v'yechadash shemer haba. The Raman will not deceive a michmach to say Rachom v'yomechom nechobet Yisrael. But Allah is man karev v'yemru amen.
How very strange. That Darth Anderson, who had forbidden Shlomo Steinberg to practice his faith, should be speaking Hebrew over the dead body of Tiffany Spacey. Mysteries within mysteries. But one thing that isn't a mystery, down at Roz Rammer's shop, Shlomo Steinberg and Val Mortimer are very, very sweaty. And it's no mystery why. But it is a mystery why Regis Philbin's still there.
Good vault. Ooh, I should have done some cardio.
I should have known to fit you in sooner.
Well, you know what they say, 20% off everywhere.
That's what I like.
I like so much about you. I like the way your fupa looks in the daylight. I like the way your hair glimmers. Wow, there's only one thing that would make my life complete. Be my wife.
Okay, I found the bathroom. That was fantastic. This place is so clean.
Philbin is always ruining my moments.
Shlomo, it's just that I've awakened in me these feelings, these feelings that I never had before with Roger and seeing Regis.
But
It just, I don't know if I can ever be with one man again. I can love you on Tuesdays.
I'm not like a special apprentice. I need to be with you all the time, Val. You and me.
But I'm heading into Hollywood. I've got my charity event tonight, and well, tonight I'm doing Regis. Not the show, the man.
It's a tough break there, buddy.
I never thought I'd say those words. Regis. I'm doing Regis.
It's fun, isn't it?
Meanwhile, back at the jail, Kenny Kincaid has almost successfully sweet-talked Cassie Jones into letting him out. Almost.
So if you think
think about it. Lots of people are to blame for what's gone wrong between us.
So we didn't even do anything wrong.
Right.
So we could do it again and it wouldn't even be bad.
Right. The Lord made us this way. We're just doing His will.
Oh, I know He's good, and His will is good.
That chemistry between us, it can only be holy.
But just as their lips are drawn towards each other, suddenly the door opens. It's Phyllis Bourgeois, their mother, come to stop yet another unholy union.
Oh my God! Almost there! We were almost there!
Phyllis, you're such a fucking cockblock!
I am not Phyllis, I am your mother!
Yeah, well, you weren't our mother for the last. I'm 20. I don't know
I
how
was
old
like
you are.
12 when she fucking went. No, I don't
Yeah,
even know.
it's been at least 20 years.
So that means the two of you can start making out? I don't think so. It's disgusting.
Human beings adapt. That's why we lasted so long.
And if we already did it once and we already did the sin once, then technically it's not a sin again.
Don't think her she's a stripper. She don't think.
That's why they gave me a gun, because I'm smart.
That's why they gave her a gun.
I just want you two to stop fighting and get along. We need to band together and
Hey,
deal
we
with what's
weren't
going
fighting.
on.
You did kill one of my babies.
Oh, here we go again with the baby.
I'm sorry, it's only been a day.
Baby didn't survive. Well, one of them did.
Look, babies are like buses. They come along like constantly.
I hope not. I only want to give birth to one of them. I don't want them to keep coming.
You really want to? It's like a spare. Who even needs a spare?
What's the matter with you? You're just like your father! I mean,
Who is our father? Who is our father? We don't even know who our father
He was some lowlight that went to Thailand to become a woman and never came back!
no. He wasn't a lowlife. The thing is, two of you have different fathers. That's the thing.
It's less bad than I thought.
You interrupted me this close to sex for mathematics?
Your father was a guitar player in a band called Led Zeppelin. That's right. Your real last name's Page. And you, Cassie Jones, or should I call you Cassie Hopper? That's right. Your father's Dennis Hopper.
Okay, this is one of them dreams that you know it's too crazy and you know it's a dream because it's so goddamn crazy.
Was he the guy in that movie who wouldn't let him get off the bus?
You don't know who Dennis Hopper is? God!
I guess he's my father, so yes, I know.
He's sold out. He's doing commercials these days.
I cannot believe how ungrateful the two of you are. You come from high stock. Do you understand? You're rock stars. You're famous from the inside.
And what have we got to show for it? One dead baby and no job and no house?
That's why you gotta get it together, both of you. You gotta just put that gun to some good use and stop fighting and let's go get Darth Anderson. God.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, he is the source of all our problems.
I don't know what your family Christmas card's gonna look like this year, but theirs is gonna rock. Meanwhile, down at Roz Rammer's shop, Roz has arrived to sabotage the giant float for the children. And Ernie, the man who does love her, arrives and catches her.
Children that don't know how to dance, or talk, or sing don't matter.
surrounded by the dead bodies. You're so close. It's so warm compared to them.
I feel so drawn to you, but I feel like there's some force that makes me want to push you over. I gotta stop that.
Please do.
Then I'm so drawn to you. But then there's something that won't you. Oh my God, my life is such a tragedy. Oh God.
There's that sound effect you were waiting for. Meanwhile, at the convention center, which is also located in the Little Valley Mall, Val Mortimer is preparing with all of her minions to make the benefit happen when Darth Anderson shows up to make his contribution.
Okay. We all know that children are our future. What about children who can't dance? What about children who can't sing? What about children who can't talk? And widows. This event is bringing together all walks of life, from Regis Philbin to the homeless guy on the corner in Little Valley. And so all of you are here to make a difference.
All of you are here to make a difference!
Woo!
You hear that,
This
people?
is my assistant, regional director.
You can call me Lord Darth if you'd like. I brought you a contribution to your charity. Please accept a large novelty check behind you.
Wow!
You'll notice that it is written out to the widows of Little Valley, which is what this charity is supposed to be for. Correct? Please tell everybody about the charity you're supposed to be having.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that widows are the future.
That's very, very touching. Cry a little bit for me, Hugo.
Widows have a hard path.
Yes, especially those who are responsible for their husband's death.
I didn't mean it. He was unfaithful to me, and I feel like somehow subconsciously, maybe I did do it on purpose, but you know how you don't know what you did because how do you know? Did you mean to do it? What was your subconscious saying?
I think you meant to do it. I think you meant to kill your husband. You knew he was cheating on you with Phyllis Bourgeois. You killed him because it was the right thing to do.
I did not kill him knowingly.
Knowingly?
I didn't kill him. It was a mistake. But what I'm saying is I'm trying.
This charity event is for you. This is for your pain. And unless you show me your pain, this is canceled. So please, express your pain to me. Let me feel it.
This is the only thing I have, okay, darling?
The only thing you have, and it is so close to be taken away from you. That must hurt.
I don't know what else I can do to you. I feel like I'm showing you. I didn't.
I want more, Val. I want to feel your pain. You have one more chance.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you're sorry. For what?
I'm sorry. I killed him.
Man, that was rough. But at just that moment, in a slightly different part of the same mall, Phyllis Bourgeois and her murderous offspring are plotting Darth Anderson's death. They see him up there on the big stage, and they're ready to kill.
All right. You guys know what you have to do?
Pull the trigger.
Yes. Point it at him and pull the trigger, but you have to make sure that his meanie Hugo guy doesn't get in the way.
Huh? I'm scared. I've never killed anybody before, and I never thought that I'd have to.
You know what? Sweetie, you're right. You shouldn't have to kill anybody.
No, I shouldn't.
Kenny, you do it.
Please.
I've got nothing left to lose. Just for once, I'd like to be the good guy.
Hand him that. It looks like you're going to shoot him.
Oh, I'm
Oh, you're so much better without a gun, my love.
What was that?
It's obviously Phyllis Bourgeois' phone with a text message.
It's probably your phone with a text message.
Yeah,
It's from Tiffany Spacey.
Wow.
can you read with only one eye? Come on, spit it out.
She says, I'm dying.
You're dying or she's dying?
I don't know. She sent me a text saying she was dying. I don't know.
Not that fast, obviously.
Just put it on vibrate. What about killing?
Did you read that?
I can read it. It says, Darth Anderson should die too. Someone's got to kill him.
She is smart. She is so smart.
She's smart. Too bad that we were already on our way to do that.
I've been a weasel and a loser my whole life. Let me do this one thing. Let me die with some dignity.
That's right.
Take that last remaining twin and
Wait, why are you dying? Everybody's dying.
He's not gonna die. You're not gonna die, Kenny. You're not gonna die. He's gonna die.
Mama, there's a good chance that I may die in my assassination attempt, and if that's the case, I want you two to go together like family, the way it was meant to be if we were normal and not incestuous.
And we could raise the baby together, and you could make up for never raising us.
I promise I'll write you letters every day for two.
I could come for a conjugal.
I fuck you through Mars, baby! I fuck you through Mars!
I love you.
I love you. I'm so
And that's the shot on the Christmas card. Awesome. At just that moment, back up on the podium, Darth Anderson is reveling in his evil plans coming to fruition, making everyone in town completely miserable. And one by one, the members of the town are going to come and join him up on that stage. Each with their own vendetta, each with their own plans. Some of them for him, some of them against him. Except for Tiffany Spacey, who's probably dead.
Hugo, can you smell the feeling?
Oh, boss, I can smell it.
Can you feel the anguish?
Oh, I can feel it.
There is nothing more tasty than a morsel of pain right when it gets released. I love this. This is why I exist. This is why I am here. Wait till these townspeople get here.
Are you still talking?
Val,
Yes.
why don't you sit down, you drunk fool?
I have somebody named,
I said sit down! Oh, right there. That's right. You're about to come face to face with somebody you don't like very much. The woman who is responsible for your husband's death, for your life being ruined, Phyllis Bourgeois is on her way. She'll be here any moment. And she is looking for you.
I'm right here, Darth.
I can see that.
Hello? Father of my babies? Baby now, baby one.
Hello there, Cassie. My dear. Why don't you come join me on the other side?
Why don't you come join me on the other side of the room?
All right.
Did you mean like the evil side?
Hey there, One Eye.
So, now that we're over here,
I want to protect you, Cassie.
we're all paying attention to me over here and nobody else who might be coming in the back way.
Bam! You go.
Remember when you took my bandana from me? This is what the black people do.
You have killed my best friend.
I'll see you in hell, Kenny.
How will I ever get Regis Philbin back here again?
Val Mortimer! It is about time you did the job that you were brought here to do. Kill Phyllis Bourgeois. Kill the woman who ruined your life.
That's right. Kill me. Want me to think about it? Do it. I've got nothing left to live for. I'm just gonna take the
Ross, kill her!
control. Wait a second. Let me just think about this for a second because now, who has a knife?
What no one has noticed is someone has entered from the back. Someone we haven't seen in a long time.
Ross! I think you know this man. Do you remember your Johnny? Johnny!
My little rammer.
You're not there.
I'm.
It's not you.
It's me.
Oh my God.
It's me, Lily, it's me.
Kill her! Kill her! Do it now!
You have to. Die! Just die already!
Time is but a window, death but a doorway. I will be back.
I think he's dead.
Cut to 1 year later in a town without Darth Anderson, but which still has a Little Valley Mall. And a lot of random firearms and knives.
Cassie, I bought them. Oh, isn't little Kenny Kincaid just the cutest baby you ever saw?
He is. I love him so much.
He's kind of small for his age, but the doctors say he's gonna grow up real big and strong and maybe even be a big time radio DJ like who should have been his real father.
I sure did. Delivering that baby was one of the most beautiful experiences I ever had.
Oh, Tony. I love you.
I love you too.
And to think you could have died that day with as many times as you got shot, stabbed, and whatnot.
I'm so glad you got the text and you sent someone for me eventually.
I knew that.
Shalom!
Hello.
Shalom!
Oh, it's the Steinbergs.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. I forgave. Oh.
Guess what? He's a doctor now, too, in addition to the hot dogs.
That's right. I am a doctor of...
Come into the
Baby.
ballroom!
Oh,
Look, it's the Johnnies.
back from the dead! Yeah, I just love Little Valley.
I do too.
Who wants a hot dog?
And thus we close another chapter of Scandal! This has been your cast of Scandal 17!